I'm your father, I have paid, for your school, I'm your mother, I carried you for 9 months. I mean, in India, these dialogues are quite popular. I carried you for 9 months, you can never repay me, and this and that. Why the hell a kid has to, go through all of that? Why the kid has to repay? From where, this idea of repaying comes into existence? Yeah, if you do your best, the kid is going to do the best for his parents. Yeah, when the time is right, or if he or she is capable, they are going to do the best for their parent. Yeah, it's a mutual thing. Yeah, why does a parent have to keep on projecting themselves as a victim? Why does a parent have to keep on giving payback reminders, guilt trip, shame the child, manipulate the child, and do all sorts of nasty stuff? This is basically to exert control. This is basically to keep the child on hook. Yeah. Hello everyone, I hope everyone is doing good and taking good care of themselves. So today I'm going to talk about, the different manipulation tactics employed by narcissistic parents to control and manipulate their children. And before I get going, I would request you all to like, share, subscribe the channel, hit the notification bell so you guys are updated whenever we put out a new content. So narcissistic parents are, not like the healthy parents. It's all about them. Narcissistic parents are self-centered individuals. Narcissistic parents are those narcissistic individuals who got into relationship for benefit and return. Yeah, they don't start families, they don't get into relation for altruistic reasons. Yeah, it's always about some return. Yeah, less investment and more return. They are very transactional, instrumental, and conditional. So if they see that you are not able to give them, they'll move on, they'll discard you. Yeah, some of them will discard you in such a way that it will appear as if there was something wrong with you, and they are not to be blamed. Yeah, they did everything best they can, and it was you who was not the good one. It was you who was the one who was using them, and not the other way around. Yeah, so narcissistic parents have a lot of tactics up their sleeves, yeah, to control you, manipulate you, exploit you, guilt trip you, shame you, and keep you on hook. Yeah, the purpose of all these manipulation tactics is basically to keep you on hook. Yeah, make you keep second guessing and keep questioning your own feelings and actions, keep you in that state of doubt, and they get to mold you however they want. They get to train you to shape shift. They get you to be whoever they want, and keep serving them however they please. Yeah, so narcissistic parents are nowhere close to healthy parents. Healthy parents respect your individuality. Healthy parents don't burden you with their unrealistic expectations. Healthy parents don't procreate for a return. But narcissistic parents are, I mean, disgusting. They breed for a purpose. Yeah, they breed for return. Yeah, and they'll keep a track of everything that they have done. They will keep on throwing it at you. They will keep on reminding you, so that you feel obligated to them. Yeah, that let me get even with my narcissistic parent. He did so much for me, she did so much for me, let me do more. But will you ever be able to get even with narcissistic parent? The answer is no. They will keep shifting the goal, they will keep shifting the target. Yeah, so if you do things for them in hopes of getting even, then they are going to tell you, well, what about my time? You will never be able to pay for my time, my emotion. Yeah, the times that I was awake raising you, the times I missed my food because of you, you were crying, I was changing diaper, doing this and that. You can really never win an argument with a narcissist. Yeah, and if you are with the malignant type, if you are with some of the darker personality types, or if you are with a dark triad kind of a parent, they are going to do all sorts of things. Yeah, vindictive narcissists, malignant narcissists, some of these grandiose narcissists. in certain combinations, you can see them engaging into, physically violent behavior also. They really don't care. They feel entitled, they have bred you, and they can simply do anything with you, and they can get away saying that, I'm your father, I have paid, for your school, I'm your mother, I carried you for 9 months. I mean, in India, these dialogues are quite popular. I carried you for 9 months, you can never repay me, and this and that. Why the hell a kid has to, go through all of that? Why the kid has to repay? From where, this idea of repaying comes into existence? Yeah, if you do your best, the kid is going to do the best for his parents. Yeah, when the time is right, or if he or she is capable, they are going to do the best for their parent. Yeah, it's a mutual thing. Yeah, why does a parent have to, keep on projecting themselves as a victim? Why does a parent have to keep on giving payback reminders, guilt trip, shame the child, manipulate the child, and do all sorts of nasty stuff? This is basically to exert control. This is basically to keep the child on hook. Yeah, and not allow the child to have an independent adult life. Yeah, follow his dreams and desires. Yeah, because narcissistic parents breed, for a reason. They want supply, they want, their own sources of supply with the same genetic makeup, and they are the parent, and society has reinforced and enabled them, in a lot of different ways. So, they can do the dirty dance and get away saying, after all, I'm your mother, after all, I'm your father. I mean, I have a first-hand experience with narcissistic parents and a narcissistic partner, so I can, tell you from my experience, plus, you know with my work experience, hearing different stories from the victims and survivors. Narcissistic parents are way more damaging than narcissistic spouse and narcissistic lovers. Yeah, they are damaging as well, but narcissistic parents are going to destroy you, damage you, make you handicapped for the rest of your life, emotionally, psychologically. Yeah. And they take help of various things to do that. Yeah, so we are going to talk about that today. So the first way narcissistic parents, manipulate their children is by gaslighting. Now, the entire idea behind gaslighting is to throw you off balance, make you doubt and second, guess your own action and feeling, and that's it. When you are in that state of confusion, when you are in that state of doubt, you are vulnerable, you are easy to mold. Yeah, and they can, train you and teach you to shapeshift and keep serving them. So gaslighting is a form of communication for narcissistic parents. They will keep gaslighting you. Yeah, so if you decide doing something your way, they are going to gaslight you. They are going to erode your self-esteem, self-worth, confidence. They are going to, make you doubt your own action, your own decision. They are going to tell you, well, are you sure? Don't you think you should do this? Yeah, they're never going to accept or appreciate your decisions. Yeah, because they want you to be handicapped, they want you to be dependent on them. Yeah, they want you to be at their mercy. They don't want you to become independent and, move ahead in life. They don't want that. They don't want you to transition into a healthy adult. Yeah, and that's the reason they keep gaslighting you, so that you keep, second guessing, you keep doubting your own feeling, emotion. So if they will, hurt you or abuse you or torment you, and if you, call them out, they are going to gaslight you. They are going to tell you, well, you are just being too sensitive, I did it for your greater good. This is nothing what I'm doing with you. My dad used to be more abusive. I have just slapped you. That's nothing. But in the end, I love you. In the end, I pay for your school. I pay for your food. Yeah, I'm your father after all. They will use the role. So narcissistic parents are big time into gaslighting, and this is basically to confuse you, to put you in that state of doubt, which makes it, easy for them. Yeah, to, manipulate you and mold you, the way they want. Yeah, get you to serve them however they wish. So the next way narcissistic parents manipulate their children is with conditional love. So if you will be the way how I want you to be, I will, express love and affection. But if you fail to be the way how I want you to be, you will not get that love and affection. Yeah, instead the love and affection will be redirected to some other sibling. Yeah, to the partner, to the other sibling, or to someone else, to the cousins, children, and to someone else. Yeah, but I will not express that love and affection to you. And this withholding love and affection is something that helps them control their kids want their regular never ending supply of love and affection from their caregivers and parents. As kids, we want all that love and affection, yeah, that nourishes us, that nourishes our soul. But narcissistic parents really don't hesitate in exploiting the parental love, the parental position, the parent and child relationship, yeah, for their benefit, for their greed and need. So narcissistic parents are going to use conditional love. So till the time you score good grades, or you bring good name, you make good money, and you pay them, you do things for them, they are going to keep throwing tiny bit of crumbs, and we often misunderstand those crumbs for love. Yeah, those crumbs are basically to keep us craving for more. Yeah, so narcissistic parents are going to use conditional love. If you do this, then I will see you, I will love you. Yeah, I will make you feel seen and heard. Yeah, and if you don't do things my way, all that love and affection is going to vanish in thin air. The next way narcissistic parents manipulate their children is by guilt tripping. So narcissistic parents are going to keep on, reminding you about the things they have done for you. I sacrificed this, I had sleepless night, I did this, I did that. They're going to keep on reminding you. Narcissistic parents, are not like healthy parents. Healthy parents know that they wanted to have a child, and when you have a child, you will have to do a lot of things for the child, because the child needs support, sustenance, nurture. You have to do all of that. Yeah, you can't simply have a child and expect the child to grow up to be adult on its own. You have to support and nourish the child. Yeah, you have to take care of the child. But with these narcissistic parents, they will keep a tab of everything they have done for you. They'll keep on replaying the story. They'll keep on guilt tripping you, make you feel responsible and obligated, yeah, to do things for them. Yeah, so narcissistic parents can set new low. Let me tell you, I have seen a lot of narcissistic parents, who keep repeating the things they have done for their child on a regular basis. I mean, daily basis. Yeah, I did this for you, your mother did this for you, I did that for you, your mother did that for you. And this is basically to make the child feel obligated to do things for the parent. In a healthy family, parents do their part. Yeah, and parents know that the kid is going to grow up to be an adult, and he or she is going to have his or her life. I need to plan for my old age and let the kid be free and let the kid be independent. But with these narcissistic parents, they bred you for a purpose and reason. They bred you to serve them and not to have your own independent life. Yeah, they did not do all of that for you to become independent and go away. They did not breed you so that you could transition into an independent adult. No, they bred you so that you can keep serving them till the time they are here on this planet. So narcissistic parents are big time into using guilt tripping strategies and method, and this is basically to keep you reminded of the things they have done. Yeah, to make you feel obligated to do things for them. The next way narcissistic parents manipulate their children is by isolation. So narcissistic parents are, going to isolate you from other children, other sources of validation, other secular influences. They don't want to lose control over you, so they are going to tell you, well, she's of other religion, don't mingle with her. Well, that relative is not good, he's really bad, you should not speak to him. So narcissistic parents are going to isolate you, from the rest of the world, and this is basically to keep you to themselves. Yeah, they don't want you to, mingle with others, experience, know things. They don't want you to, develop like a healthy adult or like a healthy individual. They want you to see the world they are showing you. Yeah, your this relative is bad, your that friend is not good, your that classmate is of a different religion and community, you should not mingle with them. Narcissistic parents are going to use a lot of religion, spirituality, and lots of lies, to keep you away from, secular influences, external, sources of validation. They don't want you to develop in a healthy way. They want you to be forever dependent on them for validation, approval, yeah, for love and affection. They want you to be dependent on them and not anyone else. Yeah, so narcissistic parents are going to isolate you, and if you get married, if you become adult, if you get married, with the partner of your choice and preference, narcissistic parents are going to keep on gaslighting you. Narcissistic parents are going to keep on telling you, well, you could have got a better one, I could have, found out a better match for you, she's not good, she's disrespectful, he's disrespectful, he's not rich, he's not this, he's not that. So narcissistic parents are going to keep on doing, what they had been doing with you since the childhood or since your childhood. Yeah, so they are going to keep on gaslighting you. They are going to keep on, trying to isolate you from the rest of the world. And this is basically to keep you on hook and to keep you, loyal and devoted to them. Yeah, they don't want you to run away. They don't want their supply sources to run away. They don't want their supply sources to serve anybody else apart from them. Yeah, so narcissistic parents are big time into isolating their kids. The next way narcissistic parents manipulate their children is by emotional blackmailing. Yeah, so narcissistic parents are going to use their love, their position, and they are going to tell you, well, if you love me, you are going to leave her. If you love me, you are going to do this way. If you love me, you are never going to speak to him. If you love me, you are never going to, talk properly with your other parent. If you love me, you are going to leave that girlfriend. Yeah, so the narcissistic parents are going to give you a kind of a choice. Either you choose me or you choose them. Yeah, all of these nasty stuff exists in narcissistic dynamics. Yeah, so narcissistic parents are always going to, present themselves as a choice, and they want you to choose them and not the other. Yeah, so they are going to get into a lot of blackmailing, and they are going to keep using their role. They are going to keep using their parental position, love, to get you to comply and do things their way. If you love me, you're never going to speak to him. If you love me, you are going to leave that friend of yours. If you love me, you are going to choose this career path. If you love me and care for me, you're going to, marry this girl. If you love me, you're going to divorce your partner. Yeah, they are horrible. The next way narcissistic parents manipulate their children is with the help of triangulation. So we know narcissistic parents really don't want to be exposed as mean, abusive, bad parent. Yeah, they want to preserve that victim image. They want to preserve that good parent image. So narcissistic parents, generally prefer indirect talking. They really don't like expressing their needs and concern directly. Yeah, so if you are getting into something which they don't approve of, they're going to tell you, well, your aunt was, very concerned about you, and she was not, liking the career choice that you are making, and I somewhat agree to whatever, she said. Yeah, so they are going to put, what they have to say onto someone else, and then they are going to tell you and narrate, all of the stuff to you. So narcissistic parents are big time into triangulation. Sometimes narcissistic parents, also triangulate by creating sibling rivalry. Well, your sister was saying this, well, your sister doesn't agree to this, and I, simply, agree with her. Well, your father doesn't like all of this. I thought of giving you a chance, but let me tell you, you should not get into this. Your father doesn't like it. Yeah. So they are not going to tell you that I don't like it. They are going to tell you that your sister doesn't like it, your father doesn't like it. Yeah. And also narcissistic parents, triangulate things by, creating a competition in the house. Yeah. So that, you don't do things your way, you don't exercise your autonomy, and you simply get into that competition, yeah, to earn their love and affection. Yeah, I'm going to do more. Yeah, my sister is getting all that love, affection, attention. Now I'm going to do more. Mama, I'm going to prove you wrong. Mama, I'm going to do more for you. Yeah, more than what my sister does. Mama, I'm going to do more for you. Yeah, more than what my brother does. Yeah, so there is a kind of a, environment of competition in narcissistic families. Yeah, where the narcissistic parent keeps shifting, the goals and the, targets, and the kids are simply running after it in hopes of getting, validation, in hopes of, getting some amount of stable love and affection. Yeah, but they don't get it, they simply get crumbs. And narcissistic parents, keep putting up shows, drama, chaos, and the kids are simply, doing anything and everything, in hopes to please the narcissistic parent, in hopes to get that, validation that you are, good. Yeah, but these kids forever remain not good enough. Yeah, and that's the reason majority of the kids or adult children of narcissistic parents suffer from low self-esteem, low self-worth issues. Yeah, so narcissistic parents triangulate things, and they triangulate things, in a whole different level, whereas in they start creating sibling rivalries. Your sister was saying this, your sister was saying that, your brother was saying this, your brother was saying that. I agree with your brother. Well, your brother has more sense than you. Well, your sister is more mature than you. They are going to do all sorts of nasty stuff. Yeah, so narcissistic parents engage in sibling rivalry. Narcissistic parents engage in this creating an atmosphere of competition, and this is basically to triangulate things. Yeah, where they get to preserve their image, and they simply get you to comply to whatever they want out of you. And the last way narcissistic parents manipulate their children is by overparenting and neglect. So the narcissistic parents are going to, get you used to, this over parenting thing. Yeah, they are going to decide anything and everything for you. They are going to, tell you what to eat, what not to eat, what to wear, how to feel, what not to feel. Yeah, they're going to do, a little too much of parenting. Yeah, and they're going to get you used to it, and then they are going to withhold all of that. Yeah, because you have become very codependent, you have become very used to it, and then they are going to withhold all of that. Yeah, the moment they see you are unable to give them what they want. Yeah, so narcissistic parent, are those individuals who will use anything and everything, yeah, that is in their grasp and reach, to manipulate you and exploit you. Yeah, whether it is their parental role, whether it is their position, whether it's their parental love, they can use anything, to control you and to manipulate you. So narcissistic parents are going to get you used to that over parenting. Yeah, where they are deciding, controlling, and managing, micromanaging anything and everything, and then all of a sudden they are going to stop that. Yeah, and this is basically to reinforce control. This is basically to get you to comply to whatever they want out of you. They are going to, give you all that attention, affection, love, care, concern, and then one fine day all of it is gone and vanished. Yeah, and the kids don't like it. I never used to like it, I used to hate it. Yeah, but that's who they are. Yeah, they will only give you till the time you are able to give them. The moment they see you are unable to give them, they are going to simply dump you, discard you. In some of the cases, they can physically discard you as well. Yeah, I have seen, a lot of narcissistic parents physically discarding their children. Yeah, I mean, girl child, they don't want girl child, so they discard the girl child. In some of the cases, I have seen, narcissistic parents legally disowning their, children. I am, one such child who was disowned by my parent, yeah, legally. And it was basically, because I wanted to, move ahead in life my way. And that was something which was not approved, which was something, they did not plan for. Yeah, they had other plans for me, and I had to obey them, and I had to do things their way. So yes, this was it. In case if you would like to add in something, you can always comment below. Till then, take care of yourself. Lots of love and blessings to all of you. Bye.